Hey guys, it's your regular piece of shit back again for another video. So I thought it might be fun for everybody else but me to read my old diaries. I kept a diary between when I was in 6th grade all the way to like my first year of college. So there's a lot of history in these things, and I finally sat down and I was like, you know what would be fun? Looking back at my 13-year-old self, who was more of a piece of shit than I am today. So we are going back to 2006, where I was 13 years old and I was fucking annoying. I've gone through three journals that I wrote in 2006 and just kind of pinpointed the best parts of each one. 3 things about 2006 me you should know before watching these videos. I was fucking boy crazy. Let me tell you what, there's 8 boys in these books that I talk about who meant nothing. I was easily agitated, as you will find out. And I was very, very, very fucking annoying. I'd also like to point out I have changed the names in these besides my sister and in the future Brandon, which he's not in these. But yeah, just him and my sister, and everybody else's name is changed for privacy of them and for myself, because God forbid somebody finds out I was writing about them. Alright, first journal. This black one, I'm not gonna show you the front because my name is on it. You know what? Here we go. Ba-bam! Check that shit out. Look at all those drawings. All right, let's go. I'd like to point out that with every single journal that I wrote, I always started off with a disclaimer saying, don't read this. Example, if you are reading this right now without permission, I suggest you move your little self over to the other side of the room or I'll kick your ass. Thank you for taking this into consideration. Love, Jessica. Every single journal starts with a disclaimer that I'm gonna kick your ass if you read this. Like anyone gives a shit. I also like to point out that I always wrote a list of my friends, 75% of which were not even my friends. There were people I talked to once and I was like, friend. Probably because I didn't have any. All right, let's get started on. Oh man, I'm not ready. You're not ready. No one's ready for this. May 12th, 2006. Well, today in second period, it was free time and Diane and I started out walking the track. Then we played softball for a little bit and then went inside for water. It was cool. Water is cool. When we saw Derek in PE, he was like, is my face red? Which it was. And Diane said, no, it's just purple. Funny stuff, man. Real fucking funny that was. We were supposed to eat with Troy and Reagan tomorrow. I hope I look nice tomorrow. And if Troy does ask me out, prepare for a no. Or a yes. Or maybe. Nobody knows. Well, we ate out with Troy and Reagan last night, and Troy told us the best news ever. He is single again. And when he told us, he was looking at me. Me! But we had a grand time. When we were finished eating, we went outside and played arm wrestling in Mercy. It was fun. I like to let everyone know when something is funny or fun because that was not evident. May 14th, 2006. Speaking of differences, Mom was not being nice. I'm not gonna say bitch because it's Mother's Day today. Plus, I shouldn't say that because she was giving me 2 bags to poop scoop with. Backstory. Poop scooping is a chore we had as a kid where we had to pick up the dog shit in the yard. Every single Sunday, it was poop scoop day. It was the worst fucking chore in the whole world. Anyway, I was mad because she was giving me 2 bags to poop scoop with. I told her it wouldn't really make a difference with 2 bags and she said, don't get smart with me now. I wasn't even trying to be smart. That hurt my little feelings. Okay, so last night, Troy didn't ask me to be his girlfriend, but it will come. Maybe. I wasn't even convinced. At least he's done with Ashley. He showed us 2 pictures of his best friends. That got me fired up because they were both girls. He never has any guy friends. Well, he has a couple of guy friends, but more girls, and his best friends were both blonde and ugly. Typical. If he dates one of them, that proves that I am a hideous, creepish, fat nerd. It really does, because they're both uglier than me in my eyes. Damn, if I had this confidence now, Jesus, where would I be? So when I get a picture with my real friends, he'll be like jealous that those nerds are my best friends and not him. My plan for the future. Mwahahaha. May 15th, 2006. Oh my gosh, Penny is being rude to me. How would you like it if one of your friends didn't invite you to their birthday party? Well, that's what just happened to me. You didn't guess it. I'm her friend and she didn't invite me. She invited Derek and Diane, but not me. Since when do friends not invite their own friends to their own birthday party? She even said she was mad at Derek today. Also today, her nails were French manicured and pink on the other part. I observed this and I said, Penny. She didn't look at me. Penny. She didn't answer. I said petty again and she said, what? Then I said that I liked her nails and she looked away. Bitch. So the conclusion, she didn't invite me to her birthday party and I'm upset about that because I'm her friend. I even told her who I liked one time. Holy garbage can, I told her who I liked one time. Think about that. I told her I liked Cedar. You only tell true friends that. So much for being a friend, Penny. Conclusion end. I got in trouble in math today because I talked more than usual. Mr. B moved me over one seat so I couldn't talk to Diane. So when there were 30 seconds left till school's end, he let all the good people leave. Not me. And kept us for like 5 minutes after class. He told us we were the people who needed to straighten up and shut our asses. He didn't actually say asses, more like that thing we chew our food with. And also during class, when everyone was being loud, I said even louder,
people, shut up!
And everyone stared at me because I'm known as a quiet person, aka someone who never ever talks. Even some people said, wow. I know. I am the best, people. Don't bow or clap or anything. May 16th, 2006. I think Derek likes Penny, but I don't even know why he would. She's like Albert Einstein. She has blonde hair, she's kind of fat. I mean, come on, Derek. Don't you want a dumb girl like me? Well, if you really like Penny, fine. But just so you know, your babies will have blonde hair and be smarter than Albert Einstein and obese. I'm a fucking savage, man. May 17th, 2006. Well, this morning Mrs. G made almost candy bars. They had Chinese noodles in them, but they were good. Then for the last 10 minutes of class, the guys arm wrestled. I went over to my friend B, who is really strong, and challenged her to an arm wrestling. She said, okay, and so we did, and everyone was like, wow, look at Jessica. And everyone came over. Then I beat B, and Albert said, Evan, go against Jessica. Evan is really strong, considering that he's in 8th grade. So by this time, everyone in class was watching us. Evan started out strong, and we evened out for 1 second, about one time. He eventually beat me. Penny's party was today. I still wasn't invited. I told Emma, who was also invited, that she didn't invite me. And she said maybe she could have only invited a couple of friends. But then she'd invited Hunter and John, and she never talks to them. That really did hurt my feelings that Penny didn't invite me to her party. It really did. I wanted to go do something and see my friends and see Derek. She invited Derek and Diane. I mean, he could have asked me out or something. The party was from 6 to 10, so he could have gone somewhere secret and kissed or something. May 24th, 2006, cat claws in my thighs. I pissed mom off today. See, she came to pick me up to go to the dentist, and I kind of rolled my eyes and I went to clean out my locker. After I got back, she signed me out and we started walking toward the car. And I was showing her a picture of a lemon, and she wasn't saying anything. I said, Mom, what's wrong? And she said, you hurt my feelings. I called Diane later on and told her what happened, and she said that I have the worst luck in the world because you know what happened next? Well, my mom was upset and we happened to pass by the most handsome boy in the school, Cedar. I was so embarrassed. May 25th, 2006. Well, I'm back from the last day of school. It was great. First, we did our award ceremony in first period. I sat, had to at least, next to Yasmin, who was a bitch. And I had a skirt and a long shirt on, and she looked at me and said, you didn't feel like getting dressed this morning, did you? Mr. C told us that the end of the year is dangerous because everyone is excited for the last day. He was proven right. 2 people broke their arms. 3 people broke their leg. 1 person got a concussion. 1 person got attacked by a deer. Except 1 person who broke their leg faked it. Got a clue? Becky. She faked the whole thing by telling everyone she jumped off a swing. May 29th, 2006. I didn't get my kiss from Troy last night. Retard! He's a retard! What else does he want from me? Jewelry? I have it. I have anything you want. Amanda came over with Troy and Reagan. Troy barely spoke to me. He was too busy playing with Bailey. That's my sister. Let's just face it, he loves her. Maybe I should pretend I have a boyfriend so I can get him jealous. Evil laugh. I really miss Cedar. I want him to talk to me next year. I wish on every star I can for him to like me. You know who I need on sad times like these? Cedar. He's the only one who can help me feel better. When I was looking through the yearbook, I saw 2 6th graders holding hands. And no, they weren't lesbians. June 4th, 2006. We are at Disney World at this point. When Mom was putting sunscreen on my leg, she saw the spot where I had scratched so much that I was bleeding, and she said, I'm taking you to the doctor when we get home. I really don't see the point. I don't see the point. I really don't. The doctors are gonna laugh at her if she says my daughter is scratching her legs so much and making them bleed, and they'll say, what do you want me to do? Control her mind and make her stop? June 12th, 2006. Still at Disney World. Last night we got to our hotel and this really cute guy that looked like Josh from Drake and Josh was staring at me. Oh yeah, I stared at him back. Oh yeah. So guess what happened next? Well, when we were so anxious to get in the pool, bathing suits and all, and when we got there, pool closed for repairs. It didn't even look broken. So we went back to the room all depressed and I asked my mom if we could go to the gym and she said no. She'll let us go to the pool and get wet, but she won't let us go to the gym to get exercise. No wonder I'm so fat. Me. Literally. June 14th, 2006. Oh my god. Bailey is being a freaking shithead slash asshole slash motherfucker this morning. MF. It says MF. We were playing a game on the computer and I accidentally lost 1 life and said, Bailey, why are you pouting just because I lost? Backstory, we had 1 computer, we used to share the computer. She would always hog the computer and I was a pushover, so I let her do it. But yes, we always had to switch and she never let me play anything. I accidentally lost 1 life and I said, Bailey, why are you pouting just because I lost? Which she was pouting. Stupid. She screamed, I'm not pouting because you lost a stupid game! And then I pushed her and she pushed me and then she shut down our game. Worst thing you could do to somebody. Then I told her we were going to look at the Saving Me video by Nickelback, which I so desperately wanted her to look at, and she said, no, I'm not looking at that stupid Saving Me video. She is such a bitch. So I used to be on the site called Quizilla back, you know, in 2006. It was basically where you like wrote stories, and I was super into writing at the, well, I still do like to write, but I was super into writing at the time. I think I wanted to be an author at this point. So I'd use Quizilla to write stories, and my parents were very strict on computer rules. So, and obviously the amount of time we spent on the computer. So, a lot of times I was not able to write and I was very upset about it. Mom is thinking about kicking me out of Quizilla because of the chat rooms. I was also kicked out of Neopets because of the guilds. I told my friends that I got kicked out of Neopets by my own mom and they were like, what? You're joking! Neopets is like the safest website ever! And I agree. Maybe when I'm 83 I can do a MySpace or something. My mom knows that I love to write and she's trying to take it away from me. I've got a lot of comments that my stories are good and my mom is freaking out. Does she even care that people like my writings? We just went swimming and Deuce just scratched I wrote fuck and put fudge out of me instead. June 27th, 2006. Bailey started pouting because mom told her she couldn't have some bacon. Ass. June 28th, 2006. OMFG. Bailey might get to join Quizilla. It's only 13 years and older. I'm not even telling her how to edit her homepage or anything. She can figure it out herself, just like I did. Besides, she doesn't even write good stories or poems. Writing stories and poems is my thing, not hers. Oh, and I put a skirt on Deuce. He looked like a girl. Hee hee. The change in subject matter from one little section to the next is drastic. July 2nd, 2006. Bailey is being a motherfucking bitch. She copies everything I do. I told her that I was going today to buy a sidekick with my allowance money and I showed her a picture of it. Do you remember sidekicks? Holy shit. And she said, oh, it's cute. Thanks for the idea. And walked off. That's why people like me and Reagan wonder why Troy likes her. Backstory before this post. I used to do like a summer job, not paid or anything. It was like a volunteer thing to go and talk at this place in the city about history and stuff. Okay, like it was like a setup thing. Anyway, this is relating to this. OMG, Cedar was on the news. I'm serious, I'm not joking. I was supposed to be there today. Man, I hate myself. See, I told you that whenever he is supposed to be there, he isn't, and wherever I am, he isn't. I think I'm having a seizure and a heart attack. Man, I am mad right now, but happy that I saw him on TV, but mad. I want to cry so bad, but I can't, and now my stomach hurts. July 5th, 2006. I'm still freaking out about the whole Cedar incident. Man, it's a 1 in a million, no, 1 in a trillion chance that my crush is on TV. I hope he noticed that I wasn't there. What's Left of Me by Nick Lachey is making me really upset about Cedar. July 8th, 2006. The copycat is going to copy me again. I have a music video on my Quizilla homepage and I told her that I did and she said, oh, thanks. The little slut. Bailey asked mom to cut her hair and mom said no and Bailey said, but mom, it's hot outside. Yeah, right. All she wants to do is impress Troy, like I've been trying to do for a year, and it's working out perfectly for her. I tried to put on makeup, well, I asked mom, and she said, no, it doesn't match your skin, but her skin color is the same as mine. And then Bailey came up to me and said, what's wrong with you? And I said, what? And she said, makeup? What a bitch. So I hope you're having a good day, diary. It's just Bailey's been pouting, oh, I don't know, for the last 10 years or so. You know, she needs to learn that nobody likes people who pout. Me. And that you don't always get what you want. Mom told her to come after she started pouting, and mom said, Bailey, why are you pouting? And Bailey screamed, I am not pouting. Newsflash, Bailey, you were pouting. Pouting is when your eyebrows are lowered into your eyes, and your lips are puffed out into a lip form called a pout. And we all wonder why Troy likes her. I thought I was in love with Troy, right? But Troy had signs that he liked my younger sister, and that was a big debacle for me. July 11th, 2006. I love to piss Bailey off. See, what I do is I say, Bailey, can I go into your room? Okay, thanks. And I run to a different room, and she thinks that I'm in her room, so she comes running to her room saying, get out, get out. And do you know how she expresses her anger? She kicks people, just like she did to me. Anyway, I'm gonna go do it again. See ya. July 12th, 2006. OMG, Bailey's being such a retard. I told her to wash the dishes and she said,
I already did it today.
and I said, fine, whatever, and I washed the rest of them. Like the little pussy I am. Then when she came back into the kitchen, she said,
I'm telling Mom you did my chore.
what a fucking bitch. That's just me saying that now. Really, Bailey? Well, you know what? I'm telling Mom that you have an ugly face. Ooh, what now? July 14th, 2006. I'm sorry, there's a lot of consecutive Bailey is a bitch writings in a row. Bailey's being a bitch for no reason. I was sorting out clothes and I was holding her clothes and she grabbed them and said,
Give me my clothes.
bitch! Mom won't let me get on the computer to type my last 2 chapters of my story because I've been on too much today. I told you she didn't support my stories. Mom cut Bailey's nails yesterday and I found one on the couch, so I painted it silver and put it on my lip so it looks like a lip ring. It's so sweet. July 15th, 2006. We might go see Click with Dad. It has Adam Sandler in it. And when I asked Mom if she wanted to go last night, she said, what's it about? And I said, well, it has Adam Sandler in it. And she said, no, I don't do Adam Sandler. July 23rd, 2006. Remember I told you that I was typing my poem on Quizilla yesterday? Well, I forgot to explain what happened. I was typing it, and Mom came in and said, Jessica, get off the computer. You've been on all day. And I've been on for an hour. And Bailey had been on earlier for 3 hours. Bogus shit there is in this house. July 27th, 2006. Well, I'm in the car right now going to the beach. And Bailey almost showed everyone Cedar's picture. And Troy almost drew on Zac Efron in my magazine. No, son of a b****. Ooh, I am so mad at Troy right now. He is totally ignoring me and playing with Bailey the bully. Since when do people play or be friends with a bully? I hate him right now. He's all pretending to be nice to me. It so sucks. Mom always told me that I was beautiful, but I feel more like shit than a diamond. If I'm so beautiful, how come almost everyone I know has a boyfriend and I haven't? How come everyone I know has gotten kissed by a guy and I haven't? How come everyone has someone who likes them and I don't? That I know of. July 31st, 2006. Sorry I didn't write yesterday. Mom wouldn't let me borrow a pen. We got up and I tried to pretend to be sleeping so Troy would come over to me, but guess what? He went outside and ignored me. This is just the beginning of the ignoring for me and him. Then I went to eat breakfast and then we started packing. Troy completely ignored me the whole time of packing, which is son of a bitchy actions, thank you very much. Then we went outside and had to say goodbye to our sweet astronauts. I hugged Troy's mom and she said bye, and then it was Troy's turn. He hugged me and said bye, Jessica. Then he went over to Bailey and hugged her and said bye, Bailey. And then when he let go, Bailey said,
Wait, Troy, you didn't hug me.
and he hugged her again. Bitch, 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 bitch. August 1st, 2006. I have another idea. Next time Troy comes over, I can dress up like a guy, and I'll tell him that Jessica already has a boyfriend. O.M. flippin' freakazoid G. Bailey's getting her hair cut tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so mad. She's just doing it to impress Troy. I know it. So I asked Mom if I could, and she said no. I asked her if I could get it dyed, and she said not until you're 18. Everyone in my grade dyes their hair. Ugh, this is so not fair. Now Troy's just gonna love her. Oh great, just great. Now Bailey's Miss America and I'm the ugly ass. That makes my life easier. I wish Cedar was here so he would admire me. Instead, he's out there getting ready for school while I'm here eating by the buckets, bored and ugly out of my mind. Also, instead of Bailey being the popular cheerleader with all the guys, correction, who gets all the guys I like are losers. And he won't like me no matter how hard I try. Oh, and then believe me, I've been trying very hard. Maybe I'm the loser. Here's my photo depicting what life is like as me. There's my sister. Oh my god, I'm so popular with the boys kissing after her. And there's me, ugly and alone. Another photo example of the relationship. Me alone, a famous singer. Bailey in jail with Troy hanging out with her. Sad fucking day, man. I'm gonna be happier than the richest guy in the world when I have a boyfriend. I have to stop rambling. Bye. August 3rd, 2006. What an even greater day. Mom shut down the computer with the password. Our babysitter's not here, so we can't go outside or go swimming. I can't call Emma till 11 and can only talk till 12. There's nothing on TV. Ugh! If Mom had the computer up, I wouldn't be writing this right now, would I? I swear, if Mom has the computer shut down when I get home from school, people on Quizilla are gonna riot. I'm serious. A whole week of not being able to write? Shivers. August 6th, 2006. Guess what Bailey found out? Troy is going to get another girlfriend soon named Haley. Nice, huh? Well, if he ever likes me, too bad. because I'm trying to get over him. I'm not good enough for him anyways. I love Cedar now. August 7th, 2006. I have done absolutely nothing today except Bailey and I had a cat fight because I wanted to use her portable radio. And she threatened and swore that she would cut Teddy's head off. I hid him in a drawer just in case. I threatened her with my top shot karate skills though. We both got Teddy's for Valentine's Day one year and he was very precious to me. He's actually sitting up there right now. Yeah. Psychopath! She threatened to cut his head off! He is very important to me! August 9th, 2006. Last night, Bailey and I talked about Troy for hours. One time, we were at the beach with Troy and Reagan. Bailey and Troy were sitting nearby the pool. Reagan and I were somewhere else. And they were laying down with their head in their hands, their faces so close that they looked like they were about to kiss. Here's their conversation Bailey told me they had.
Do you still have a BF?
Yeah. Why?
Guys like other girls, and I haven't had a BF since kindergarten.
You've got me.
You've got me? You've got me? I was so mad at Bailey when she said that. You've got me? What about me? So I got no one, huh? I don't have anyone like me? We went to Troy and Reagan's house yesterday. Pick which one it was. Bad, really horrible, or outraging? Yeah, you guessed right. It was outraging. Here's what happened. When we got there, Troy went straight to Bailey and touched her hair and said, "You chopped it all off." He didn't tell me that until like 10 minutes later. We ate chicken nuggets and laughed together. Then we went to go watch the Shaggy dog. Well, until we actually started playing with their dogs. This is where it goes bad. I went into his mom's bathroom to pet their cat, and I was hoping, praying, and wishing that he would come in with me, but he didn't, as usual. We were actually caught in a perfect moment together. I was on his mom's bed, and he laid down next to me until Bailey bounced in like a little bitch she is and took him away. All I was thinking was, son of a bitch, son of a bitch! So I went to hide in the closet again, and eavesdropped on them.
Hey Bailey, you wanna go watch MTV in my room?
Sure!
I almost cried. After that, I went to Troy's room and see him and Bailey talking. I saw a picture of those girls, the blonde ones, that he showed me at the restaurant. I asked him who they were and he said, "Oh, those are my friends." I was burning. I want to be blonde. When we were about to leave, I was sitting on a couch and Troy put his arm around me and said, "You're one of my bestest best friends." And in my head, I was screaming, "Bitch, shut up! You're lying!" And what topped off the night when we were hugging everyone, he forgot to hug me, but remembered to hug Bailey. Twice. I cried quietly in the car. That was the worst night of my life. We were going to Grandma's today. At least there I'm appreciated. August 15th, 2006. 8th grade has now started. I have this cute guy named Craig in at least half of my classes, but I don't like him enough to replace Cedar. I miss Cedar. I wish I was in 6th grade or that I could rewind to 6th grade. That was the best year ever. August 22nd, 2006. In Mrs. F's class, she has to have her flavored water. Don't ask. And when I was opening my binder, I spilled her precious drink on the attendance slips. I was like, "Oh shit!" And she came over and I used self-pity on her. I said,
"Oh, Mrs. Freeman, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I just stopped my binder and..."
She said, "It's okay." And then I turned around and smiled. Waha! Loser! My friends and I went to the mall later, and I got this stuff where you can highlight your hair, then rinse it out. And next time Reagan and Troy are over, I'm gonna highlight my hair blue. I hope Troy likes ghetto blue-haired freaks. But then the unthinkable happened. Bailey bought it too! Bitch! She wants Troy to herself. Oh my god, she is fucking dead. Fucking with a star in the middle. August 23rd, 2006. Today, lots happened. Me and Craig are usually first to second period, and this is the first time we've ever been alone together. He says, "We're all alone." And I was like, "Yeah." He didn't mean it in a gross way. He really meant that no one else was in the room. August 24th, 2006. Bailey told me another Troy secret. We were taking a walk and she was telling me some stuff, and then she said, "Did I tell you that Troy was about to kiss you?" Kiss me? She said that it was at the beach trip and that he was going to kiss me, but then I went off with Reagan. I'm such a dumbass! Dumbass!
You dumbass!
That's why me. Next time I see Troy, I'm going to hang with him. August 25th, 2006. OMG, guess what happened today? In 3rd period, I drew this really cool car and asked Mrs. F, "Do you think my car is good?" She says, "Your proportions are wrong. Your wheels are too far apart." She starts measuring everything. I ask her if it's good. She said, "It doesn't matter if it's good. This project was all about proportions. Why are you doing this to yourself? Now you have to start over. Proportions, whatever. Can't we just draw what we feel? In that case, here, I'll draw what I feel. Broken hearted. That's how I feel. A broken heart and the sound of a broken heart breaking. What a surprise, right? Emma suggests the next time I see Troy, I wear the shirt I'm wearing right now. It says, "You don't deserve me." True. August 30th, 2006. Well, today we went to the dentist, our new dentist, and he's really nice. And their office is awesome. It has a video game room. Hooray! And everyone's really nice. Bailey got her bottom braces off, and guess what I got? More braces. I still remain the ugly one. September 1st, 2006. Here's what happened at school. Mrs. M let us out like 3 minutes early, and Craig and I and another person were walking up to 2nd period, and he said, "I guess we can just chill here." He asked to chill with me. Anyways, then when we were standing by Mrs. U's door, he said, "Sup?" And I said, "What's up?" He asked me sup. My head is so close to blowing up right now. I got on the computer to do some Quizilla stuff, and Bailey comes in and says,
Excuse me.
and then she tells on me, and Mom says, Jesse, get off, you've been on all day. And so then I told her that I've been on all day doing my project, and she says, well, do something fun somewhere else. I'm changing Bailey's name from Bailey the Bully to Bailey the Bitch. She deserves it. Maybe I don't need a career of an author if no one will let me be one. Then what can I be? An author? No, no one will let me. A basketball player? I suck. Actress? Suck. Singer? Questionable. Or maybe I'll just be a fat cat lady. Who knows? That's where I'm at. September 11, 2006. Troy called Bailey and gave the phone to me and told me he was in a relationship. More like a relationship. Another one, I have no chance with anyone anymore. September 18, 2006. Oh my god, you know what I think Craig said to me? Okay, he was standing right next to me and you know how I'm kind of ghetto? I was wearing a shirt that looked like this. Big old skull on it. That's it, that's ghetto. And I heard Craig say next to me, hey, I have some ghetto lipstick. I don't think he would be saying that to one of his friends. September 20th, 2006. I talked to Craig today. Hip hop hooray! Next is a really fucking boring conversation about a page in a book. I'm not gonna read it because it's stupid as fuck. September 25th, 2006. OMG, I so totally spazzed out today when I got home from school because I got 2 horrible grades on 2 papers in reading. Mom and Dad are moving me down to regular reading soon. Craig was here today. Yay, he got a haircut. Before and after. Except it doesn't look that bad. Oh, and this guy named Rich today was covering his eyes, and so I ignored him. And then when I looked at him again, he had no eyebrows. No eyebrows. I asked him why, and he said he had nose surgery. Yeah, whatever. September 27th, 2006. Yesterday I was at Walmart, and I was looking at some Dylan and Cole Sprouse posters, and this old lady comes up to me and says, is this the stationery section? And I said, no, this is the school supplies. And she said, oh, sorry, you're a customer, and she walked away. She thought I was older. Do I really look older from far away? Because Bailey thought I was a teacher one time when I was walking at her school. I told Emma that, and she thought it was hilarious. September 29th, 2006. You know that Daniel dude, the dude that got... What? You know that Daniel dude guy that likes me? That is literally what it says. I don't remember who this kid is. I thought he liked me. No one probably did. We were going out for a fire drill. He was behind me and he touched my hand. I know he did because he was like right behind me. It was weird. I don't know if it was like intentional or unintentional, but I know he did. It wasn't like major or anything, but he did. OMG. Here's a section where I was trying to tape a photo and like the tape is all yellow and it didn't work out. October 1st, 2006. Today, we went to the hospital because this morning I had pus coming out of my eye. Mom and I waited in the waiting room long enough to watch the whole movie of Shrek. Pretty long, huh? Anywho, he did all this crap to my eye and I found out I had a slight case of pink eye, but I still have to go to school tomorrow. Boo. Also, he put cream in my eye and she was squirting it all in my eye and I was screaming, I'm blind. October 2nd, 2006. Today has been my luckiest day ever. In second period, Craig got in trouble with Mrs. Yu and he had to go outside, just as I was going to the bathroom. So I went outside trying to avoid eye contact with him. In which I came back from the bathroom. I was about to go back into the room. I heard him whisper something to me and I looked back and I said, what? And he made this so cute, sad little face and he said, Mrs. Yu's mean. And I made my, it was your fault, but I love you to death face and went back inside. Mrs. Yu moved one of the girls that sits in front of me 1 row over and moved Amanda to sit diagonal from me. And I heard Mrs. Yu talking to Craig after class and I heard her say, I think we need to move you tomorrow, Craig. And Craig says, you can move me over there. I didn't see him point, but that desk next to me is the only empty seat. I've dreamed about this in dreams. I can't wait till second period tomorrow. October 3rd, 2006. Disappointment. Today, my luck ran out as usual. Craig did not switch seats. I was so close to talking to him after school when he was walking home. He walked like the same route as I did, but he had to get back on his stupid friend's bike, so I got so pissed when they drove off. Then I found out there's this new girl named Charlie Tran who is so annoying and thinks she's all that. Is going out with a guy I kind of liked last year. She's so annoying. October 5th, 2006. Today has been so distressful. I just found out that I have a 68 average in reading and nobody thinks I'm trying hard enough even though I'm trying my ass off. Nobody understands. So Mom cried to Dad. Now Dad's gonna kick my butt. Maybe I won't be able to go to the fair tomorrow. If I won't be able to, I will break down. Something weird happened this morning. I was at my locker and Emma said, look, I found this in my locker, and she held up an index card that said, this will make you feel better. It had a place to sniff. Then Emma said, look who it's from, and she turned it over and my eyeballs popped out. There on the back, it said, from Craig. Hello, Craig, my love? So it was really weird. So now I'm at home waiting to go to the fair with Troy and Reagan. Woo, I can't wait to see them. But if Troy ditches me one more time, I will be broken down. Dad talked to me last night. I'm not grounded and I'm still allowed to go to the fair. October 7th, 2006. OMG, the fair was so fun. Guess who was the first person I see? Cedar, my past love and lover. Then I found my friends. Then Mom called me on my phone and said Troy and Reagan were there. So I was looking around for them and I found Reagan first. She followed me around looking for Troy, but guess what? Just by luck, I didn't find him for 2 hours. Then he started talking to my friends, especially Natalie. He was flirting with Natalie. Not cool. When we got home, we met Troy and Reagan at our house where they got to meet one of our new dogs, and I wanted him to kiss me, but as I said before, because of my very unfortunate bad luck, he didn't. Also, I heard that he has another girlfriend. I know, right? Her name is Alexandra McAssface. October 11, 2006. In art, I think the guy next to me named Ian has a crush on me. When I was painting my beautiful picture, he leaned in really close to me and whispered in my ear,
"Can I borrow a colored pencil?"
I mean, he was so close to my ear, it sent a tingle down my spine. But on the other hand, we weren't allowed to talk anyways. October 18th, 2006. I am mad at Craig. You know he sits behind me in science now. Well, yesterday we were passing up papers and he goes, "Hey person," and he meant me. I have an effing name, you know. October 19th, 2006. OMG. Craig! Well, I came from Mrs. F's room to Mrs. T's room, sat at my desk. Mrs. T explained our toothpaste lab to us and said, you guys need a pencil since it's a lab. So I was looking for a pencil I always use, but I couldn't find one. So I asked the guy next to me and he said that was the only one he had. So I turned around and said,
Craig, do you have a pencil?
no, but if I had one, I'd give it to you.
Oh, Michael, do you have a pencil?
Wait, I think I have one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, here's one. I'll give it to you because you're nice and you let me copy your history homework. Then when the bell rang at the end of class, I said,
Oh wait, Craig, here's your pencil.
oh, you can have it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So now I have his pencil. It is sacred. I will never lose it. Here's the mark of the sacred pencil. October 22nd, 2006. I am so mad right now. I've been so busy today that I haven't been able to type or be on the computer. And I had a great idea about one of my stories. After I finished all my stuff around the house, Mom said no more computer tonight. What the fuck? So I said, Mom, I've been waiting all day to type, actually for 2 days, and she says, if you talk back to me one more time. Ugh! Later on, I'm so pissed at the moment. You know, I wanted to get on the computer for let me repeat 2 days now to type my story, and I asked Mom today, and she said, yeah, and I was like, thank you, God. And I started to type for 1 minute when I hear a flippin' stupid squeaky voice behind me saying,
Hey, Jesse, you have to get off because I have to work on my project.
I almost drowned the house with my foaming mouth. October 25th, 2006. We bought costumes with Daddy yesterday at Party City. I'm gonna be a spider sorceress. It's really cool. I got black nail polish, a choker that actually chokes me. I also painted my nails black today. October 27th, 2006. OMG. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You know how I said Craig might move up for the lab? He did! Next to me! And we were doing a lab and I heard his breathing and it was so nice. And whenever I looked at him, if he answered questions, he's even hotter up close. I'm so happy I can't even write straight. But a downside, we had to work with 2 people in front of us and they were being mean to him, but I wasn't. I was so nice to him. Oh, and guess what? I hate Charlie Tran. She's taken over Diane. After school, I saw Diane and said, hey, and she said, where's Charlie? And she ran off. And then I was tapping on her and she was talking to Charlie. She turned around and saw me and ignored me. I'm losing Diane to a bitch! October 31st, 2006. Some new kid in my science class stole Craig's spot. I came in late to science because I was at a dentist appointment and I saw some books next to me and I was like, yay, good old Craig! And then after our experiment, some new kid sits in his spot. And he has the most accented talk. All writed like he said it. I said, are you new? And he says, yeah, I just came here yesterday. See? Now today we're doing a lab and I cannot be with Craig. I am gonna not cry. And kids, that's the end of 8th grade. Holy garbage. That took so long, my back hurts so bad from sitting in this chair. That took way longer than I expected. Yes, that is 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade me. Annoying, naive, stupid as fuck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's gonna be more for the series where I read some more from the rest of my journals, but I hope you enjoyed. Like this video if you like this video and comment down below letting me know if you used to write in a journal and what's the most embarrassing thing you've written in them. Yeah, tell me, a stranger. Sure thing. Subscribe to my channel for videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesdays are for gaming, Saturdays are for doing whatever I want to do. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Peace.